If you've been feeling lower energy, slower recovery, and maybe thinking that your stamina isn't what it used to be,
the issue might be coming from a place that people rarely think about. I'm talking about your mitochondria. They regulate inflammation in your body. They control oxidative stress, and they give you metabolic flexibility. Mitochondria less efficient means there's less energy, and those stresses build up. There are things that you can actually do to improve your health, improve your resiliency, improve your energy levels that can also support your circulation and mitochondria. What you eat definitely affects mitochondrial health. What are the things and foods that actually help? Well, physicians, scientists, and researchers focused on how the body heals itself through its own defenses. If you've been feeling lower energy, slower recovery, and maybe thinking that your stamina isn't what it used to be,
the issue might be coming from a place that people rarely think about, and that is deep inside your cells. These mitochondria, they're microscopic structures that are often called the power plants of the cock.
And based on that description, I would tell you a little bit more about it, because mitochondria do a lot more than generate energy. They regulate inflammation in your body. They control oxidative stress. And they give you cones at metabolic flexibility. And what's even more surprising, and a lot of people don't realize, is that your mitochondria, they're microscopic structures that are often called the power plants of the cell. And based on that description, would tell you a little bit more about it, because mitochondria do a lot more than generate energy. And they regulate inflammation in your body. They control oxidative stress. And they give you metabolic flexibility, the tanaglizings. And what's even more surprising, and a lot of people don't realize, is that your own mitochondrial health is connected to the health of your circulation, your vascular system. This is a 60,000-mile network of highways and byways that bring oxygen and nutrients to every single organ and every single cell in the cells that line the blood vessels. These are cells called endothelial cells, vascular endothelial cells, of blood flow, oxygen delivery, immune signaling, and healing. And inside every single vascular endothelial sanctity, guessed it. So today, I want to help you connect the dots between mitochondria, your energy, and your vascular system, the endothelial cells, to show you just how interconnected your energy and your circulation are. And I'm going to tell you what you can do to support this system for a better quality of life and, of course, healthier aging. So let's take back and look again at mitochondria. Now your mitochondria convert oxygen that we breathe and nutrients in our bloodstream into an energy fuel type called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. This is the molecule that powers everyone's on it. Your brain depends on it. Your heart depends on it. Your muscles depend on it. Your immune system depends on them. And what that means as a sensor is they detect stress, and they can help your cells respond to injury as well. Now, we all have some amount of cellular stress inside our body, just like we are all sensing stress outside of our body. Cellular stress is sometimes known as oxidative stress. And this, by the way, accumulates inside. Too much oxidative stress wears down our mitochondria. So, as we get older, our mitochondrial efficiency just necker.
By wear and tear, actually the efficiency declines.
But here's the thing. Mitochondrial decline doesn't happen overnight. It's actually quite gradual. And over time, the number of functional mitochondria, the number of power plants you have in your body can actually decrease. And the ones that you have left, well, they can be less efficient. And you might notice that in terms of your strength, weakened or fewer mitochondria leaves you with less strength and less stamina. All right? And when that actually happens in your muscle, you just don't have as much physical energy as used to. That happens in your brain. Guess what? You start noticing slower thinking, brain fog, mental fatigue. And when it happens in your endothelium, these are the cells lining your blood vessels, your entire 1,000-miling circulatory channel, your entire circulation is affected. And that can be a huge problem when it comes to having enough energy, resiliency, and healing that our blood vessels actually deliver to us. You see, endothelial cells are needed for healthy mitochondria to regulate something called nitric oxide. And this is a key unlock to understanding that connection between endothelium, mitochondria, and function nitric oxide. Now let me tell you about nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide is a molecule that's called a signing molecule that helps your blood relax and dilate. What happens when your blood vessels dilate? Your blood pressure falls, which is a good thing, and you actually have wider blood vessels more relaxed. So you get better blood flow, less high blood pressure, better blood flow. Blood flows more smoothly and efficiently to all your organs.
And that is actually what happens when your tissues need oxygen. Now, when the endothelial cells have good functioning mitochondria power plants, the vessels are really as flexible as possible, and they can deliver the oxygen that your tissue needs. Your vessels can respond